Are electric cars really green? Leonardo DiCaprio is the proud owner of an electric car, as is Justin Bieber. Barack Obama claimed that by 2015, 1 million electric vehicles on the roads will considerably lower America's oil dependency. This begs the question of whether electric cars can actually prevent global warming, and whether the government's involvement in encouraging electric cars can truly advance this cause. The parameter we'll be looking into is CO2 emission, which, according to various environmental agencies, is a major contributor to global warming. According to the Journal of Industrial Ecology, before its very first drive, an electric car emits around half the amount of CO2 it will emit over its entire lifespan. This is due to the high amounts of CO2 released during the production of the car's battery, which contains, among other things, lithium, hardly a nature-friendly substance. At the end of the day, during its manufacturing, an electric car produces 8 tons of CO2 more than an ordinary car does. While driving, an electrical car will cause the emission of 6 ounces of CO2 per mile, half the amount emitted by an ordinary car. In the best-case scenario, in which the battery lasts for 90,000 miles and the car's owner avoids using coal-powered electricity, the electric car will cause the emission of just 24% less CO2 than an ordinary car. Of course, if the car travels fewer miles during its lifetime, this advantage will get smaller or even disappear completely. The most optimistic gap cited is 8.7 tons of CO2, the value of which, according to the European emissions market, amounts to about $48. So it seems that the actual environmental contribution is almost negligible, despite the massive cost of encouraging the purchase of electric cars. So, what should the car owner and the government do about this? The federal government's investment amounts to $7,500 per car, along with other discounts and subsidies that come from the taxpayer's dollar. This sort of investment comes at the expense of citizens and should be discontinued. And for the moment, purchasing an electrical car does not necessarily reduce CO2 emissions. So if this is one of your motivations to get one, you might want to reconsider whether you even want to buy one at all. If you found this interesting, sign up for our newsletter to get access to more original content. Want to support us? Sharing is caring.